Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends. Today's episode of Top Deck, we are playing a Mardu Breach deck. This is another Platinum to Mythic 6+ win deck, and what I like about this, we'll talk about in a second. So, with that, appreciate you tuning in. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. On top of that, if you have questions, if you have comments, please, would love to hear from you down below. Otherwise, hop in the Discord server, my friends. We got 200 strong there. That is in the details for you, along with the deck list and the timestamps, where we do talk about the strategy objective of this deck list, the sideboarding for best of 3, and we will play that competitive Magic in both best of 1 and best of 3 here today, and close it all out with a little bit of retrospective on where this deck sits in the meta, my friends. So with that, again, appreciate you tuning in. Other great ways to support the channel down below. Flip me a like, and let's talk about Mardu Breach. So there's some interesting Mardu decks out there right now. The big one is this mechanic with Hushbringer and Croc. So there's a couple different flavors there. Obviously, another one with Strixhaven there with another option to canceling out Croxa, but this one focuses on a couple of different items that I like as well, which is why I'm running this one here today. So we have Magmatic Chandler, and then obviously Underworld Breach. So this enchantment allows us for each non-land card in our graveyard, it has Escape. Escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard, and then at the beginning of each end step you sacrifice Underworld Breach. So this is a big way to pull a lot of stuff back if you need to. A great late game card, ability to fill out a ton of stuff, and we are going to be pitching a lot of things as we play here as well. Again, big combination between Hushbringer and our lovely Croxa. We got a good Seasoned Hallowblade as always, and lots of things that we'll be able to pitch out of this deck. So very, very heavy in the 2-drop slot. We see that. We got Lures here. Move those things over, and then obviously a lot of direct kill. Lots of Extinction Event. We stay off the even. Everything odd is gone. So keep those things in mind. I love Field of Ruin here. And we have a great land makeup. We have 19 lands, but other ways, obviously, between these ones to hit what we need to for this deck. Now, it's got an extremely low mana curve as well. Strategy objective of this list, it's kind of a mid-range deck. It's not super aggro-y. It can be aggro-y, but again, you're really going to be building towards this space because we got the 2-drop slot. If you get Crocs at turn 3, and you can only make this happen on turn 3 because you need one of each mana anyway, and you need this turn 2, so it's a really big setup. You can make a lot happen. If they don't have removal, it is going to be a faster match, so keep that in mind. That's why I say it's kind of mid-rangey, because the majority of stuff is going to take you a little bit longer with the way this deck operates. So that is the strategy objective of this list, really about using Croxa to finish. We have other opportunities here as well to certainly pull things down. We got plenty of removal on the board as well, so we're clearing those lanes constantly here. Gonna excel against those other aggro type decks. Now, when we talk about the sideboard, we're going to break it down 3 ways: aggro, mid-range, late game, my friends. Aggro is all about mono, things like mono red, mono white, Boros, Winota decks, Gruul aggro, Magda Gruul, those kinds of things. Here, again, pretty well set up against that because we got a lot of the direct kill. If anything, we'd flip in a Bloodchief's Thirst. You may want Draft Magistrate if you're playing any of our favorite adventure decks, or if they're playing rogues. Additionally, we got Glass Casket for those things if we need to as well. So that's pretty much what you're going to do. We can also play Freaka's Libation if you need to as an option. And then most of the stuff that you may get rid of, you may get rid of things like Soul Guide Lantern. You may get rid of the Extinction Events, even though it's not terrible against other creature-based decks. Go for more of a one-on-one trade kind of a thing. But plenty of options here for us. Then as we move out of aggro, we move to mid-range. So we got Mirror Match. We got lots of other stuff in the space that we've covered. Any of the sacrifice decks, which includes the other Mardu, the Golgari, Jund, Rakdos, different flavors of Rakdos. We got the Robbers one that we just did too that you can check out. Is it dragons? Is it tempo, mono blue snow control, those kinds of things? So a host of things. Here, what we're going to really do is stick to creature-based counter or We're going to go late game, which would be things like Duress, Deafening Silence, Necromentia, if you need, in terms of anything that's going to be more kind of spell-based kind of a deal. Then as we move to late game, these are going to be your typical control decks like Azorius, Dimir, Sultai. We got Azorius Blank. Also here, 4-color Doom decks all the way to Orzhov, so 2-color. And then our lovely Ultimatum decks, Temur, as well as our favorite Sultai right now. There again, Duress, Necromentia, Freaka's Libation if you need against the enchantment decks. Shredded Sails is nice too if you need to get rid of an artifact, or if you need to deal 4 damage to something like our lovely dragons. That you may hit in that space as well. Deafening Silence is a big one. This will shut down our favorite Jeskai mutate deck, so don't forget about that. I want to make sure we call that out as well. So lots of things here. We'll move out to some of the direct kill stuff again in terms of, or Extinction Event for some of these late game decks, in terms of what we need to remove. Dire Tactics is another one as well. So Planeswalkers, that is the strategy objective of this list. Again, kind of mid-rangey. We got some little cheats going on here with Hushbringer. We got Breach to pull it all back if you want to, which is great. And then obviously we talked about how you're going to board for your best of 3. So let's go ahead. We're going to play that competitive Magic. I did just hit Mythic, so I wanted to make sure that we hit Mythic. I know many of you are concerned. We did that Selesnya Magecraft deck. I was never concerned, like I said. You can check this one out. That was yesterday's video, Mardu Breach. We have a lot of things coming your way. I do have the tier list for June coming, I promise. We're very tight. What do we got? Like 2 days left. We'll make it happen. Just been busy. Now we entered at 92% here. So we'll keep this and we'll go from here. Very excited. Uh-oh, we got a lovely speaker deck. We'll go here, we'll do this. Now, we can pitch a Fabled, we can pitch an Agonizing Remorse. Got all kinds of stuff. So let's go thin. Go grab a black. Let's see what we need to get out of here. Banishing Light. So we can wait. Now we have enough with my Aggro Mulling. Let's grab another white. Now we could pull some things out here if we wanted. Let us do this. So I'll get rid of Luminarch here. Get rid of that one. Even though we could pull that out. So if we deal the 3 damage here, they'll still have 3, they'll have enough to get there. So we need to do this now. So I can save it. So they'll have to attack in with both here. So I meant to discard this one, by the way. Which would have saved me a little bit here. The problem is we're still in trouble. Still in trouble. So we would have stayed alive a little bit. The problem is this guy here would have got through on everything on us. So it would have made a difference. We were off by like 1 turn there. The both protection spells really hurt us. But we will continue to go 91%. Ah. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, let's flip that one. Ah. All right, on to our next best of 1 here with our Breach deck. We got Melee. All right, this we can keep. So we got the cheat deck, and we can actually make this happen turn 3, like we talked about. So really big setup here. We'll see if we can do it. And I'm really looking forward to making this work. That's going to be a huge pain. So we'll see if they do it. They definitely can hit our Croxa, which is a problem. Oh, there we go. So hitting Croxa is going to be a huge issue for us, which we will do. It's going to give me a 3/2. So they have a choice. So when they exile, that will give me that 3/2, like I said. All right, odd, even. Grab that red. Get this one in. All even. Get rid of evens. That was the one thing I was worried about. Wow, they hit it twice in a row. So now we're in trouble. So they have lethal on the board. Big bummer. Bummer. So we saw the cheat. We saw how it worked. But obviously our opponents had a response, which was too bad. They went and pulled the right card. If they wouldn't have pulled that, we would have been just fine. Now, could we have tried to play around it? Maybe. A little bit more, but not successful there, unfortunately. All right, let's see if we can get one best of one win with our Platinum to Mythic deck here. All right, Titan Novix. Ooh, we got a few things we can do. We'll keep it. Discard, huh? All right, look at that. Let's go ahead and we'll grab a white. Mono black, so that's a huge start for these guys. Let's discard this one and this one. Alright, so we can do this, and then we can do this guy. So let's grab this one. Oh, wait. These are at 4. Doesn't gain indestructible, by the way. Oh, wait. Getting close. We'll take everything off. Alright, let's do this. Grab that one. We'll slowly, hopefully, lock him out with Croxa here. Find out, I guess. Get rid of everything we don't need. Titan Novix. That's fine. Got not a lot left in their deck. Alright, and we can rip it with Agonizing Remorse here. Ideally. So like, we'll get him to keep exiling. We still have our breach. We can kick that though. That's painful. There we go. We got our guy back, which is what matters. We can put... It's not going to be enough. Kick that one. We want Choose one. I'll play a land. And there we go. We'll start attacking in. We will kick Underworld Breach. We'll have enough to bring it back. Which is a bummer. Huge bummer. We are the one on the short end of the stick here as they go to 17. Let's get rid of our Hushbringer, huh? Actually, we can keep that one. Let's get rid of this. Well, let's get rid of Hush. So here's what you do. You keep playing that back. We can't get that out yet. So we play Hushbringer. So we need to combo these actually at the same time. Problem is, it's not going to work. Oh, please cast that. So here's what we do now. So now we resolve. Double block. One, two, three. Two, three. Get that one. And we'll do it again. We got 1, 2, 3. Let's get that Croxa. And one in the air. And we'll wait. So that's how you get access all the way back. So it's good that we got to see that. They're at 12. Not worried about that. Yeah, let's go fetch. Let's go grab that one. Play this again. Fire. This guy. And we'll get rid of this one and that. I'll get rid of one agonizing. There we go. Oh, we need 3. Get rid of Aggro. Oh, here comes Luris. Alright, definitely get that guy out of there. So he has to bring Most Rider back. They have to eat Luris. So I can take the 2 here. Block here. They're at 5. So I don't have a human, so this hurts really badly. So now we'll pull it. So they're at 3. Ooh. We still have one of those. 3, 4, 5. Two left. Ooh. There's the claim. Do they have enough? We got it. Oh, what an intense match there. Ooh, so intense. Oh my gosh. Mid-range, we beat it. Oh, all right, on to our best of 3 here. Very fun match there with our Mardu Breach. Lots going on, saw everything. Traditional, standard, ranked. Here we go, Mardu Breach. Let's do it. Lots of fun decks. So for those of you tuning in now, we did go 1 and 2 in best of 1. Got to see everything in our third lineup there. So let's see what we can do and how this thing's going to pilot here for our best of 3. We got a Brove. Bomber our opponents first. We'll see. We got a lot of action going on. We will keep this. We have a lot of options here. All right, is it? Looks like it could be something interesting. Nonetheless. Again, looks like it is a deck. Smells like, is it? And because of this, is it spells or is it dragons? Ooh, Temur. I might hang on to this one. Let's go grab a red. So if it's a dragon, which it may be, There we go. So now that we know what we're hitting, let's grab a red black. No creatures are staying on the board. Yeah, breach. We will take that. Got that guy. So here's the cheat. So it doesn't matter because they're going to pull both out. So we didn't have anything to get both off. So if they have a Lukka, we're in trouble. And we can keep swinging in with Croxa because we can pull it back with the Hushbringer. So that's what we're going to play here. Ah, there we go. Powerful deck. Powerful deck. So we need a ton of interactions here. I am going to grab Necromentia. We will also grab the other Blood Chief's Thirst. We can grab the Duresses. The Libations are fine. Extinction Event's not going to be as good here. This is good. Get rid of one Underworld Breach. And Soul Guide we don't need. I think we can do that. Lots of direct kills. Let's get rid of the other Underworld Breach. Well, it's kind of fun to bring that back. We'll keep that in there. All right, so most of the stuff's direct kill if we can. So we got to make sure nothing sticks. So not bad that we beat the Temur Lukka deck on the draw too. All right, so we keep this again. Actually gonna go grab this right away. They may have a counter. There's another cheat there at 4. So let's take a look. There we go.
Defeat!
Now they can keep pushing if they want. We need another red here. So that's one of the things we missed. Bro, you got 2 of them. You could flash your flyer in though. Ooh. Won't get it both. So here's how this one works. Oh, we don't play that. We play 1, 2, 3. Play for 2. Get the card out of their hand. So we can do this. As long as they don't hit. Oh. There we go. Ugh. Oh, what a top deck. All the way through. All the way through. Wow, incredible. Incredible. Super bummer there. Let's see if we can get it again. Oh, too bad. Let's try it again. Too bad. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. We couldn't quite get the right combination going. We could have attacked in, you know, a little bit more aggressively. And obviously chumped with Lurrus if we needed to, because we did have some other options that could have made it a little bit different. Not having that red though killed us, so that was a huge problem. I should have played the double red on that land earlier, so we will go from there and we'll see if we can bring it back. All right, Brove. What are you gonna do, my friend? We will play first. And no red. We'll try it. Could be the kiss of death. We'll see though. Could be the kiss of death. Go grab that now. The goal there was to evade the Prismari. So they can hit the Hush right now. Oh, they didn't do it. They can't get them both. They'll need to main on the Croxa then. Yeah, now they'll main on the Hushbringer. So we need to hang on to this. block. So all we gotta do is get one back, and then we can bring it back in. We need one more red. Lands are an issue. Again. A broth, come on. There we go. So I have to wait on the Farikas because when they flash this in, if they play the Temur. Now I could have used that to sacrifice on the enchantment. That would have been the better play, actually. Taking out the Aggro War, then I would have got my guy back. Would have been better. That's all right. We don't get it right all the time.
They call me a pariah.
So they will have to hit. They can't do both. Dudes, they're gonna get super lucky here. Super dang lucky. So we need to hope that they don't get anything good off the edge well. We're in trouble. We are in trouble by a long shot now. Not playing the Freakas on the Aggro War, I think, hurt us pretty badly. And now they're gonna go get the big stuff. We don't have a single freaking kill spell, do we? Alright, we're good gaming this. We're not coming back. They got too much already on the top end. We couldn't bring it back. If we would have hit, the enchantment, the Aggro War, we might have been okay. We wouldn't have wasted our second Croxa. We could have tried to keep it going, and we would have locked them in. So it all would have been a top deck. And then they still would have had the 1/1, but we would have been able to start dealing damage and lock them out of other cards. So it happens. We had the right stuff. Unfortunately, not the right play there in best of 3. Let's go ahead and talk about where this sits in the meta today. So in terms of best of 1, we did go 1 and 2. It's not super strong. Unfortunately here today for us. And then in best of 3 we did go 1 and 2. We did beat the Team Lukka deck, which is a very strong deck, our first round, and we weren't on the play, we were on the draw. And then the second 2 matches we just couldn't quite get it. Third one I probably should have had, but it happens. So where does this sit? Interesting deck, cool deck. I like the Underworld Breach. I like the Mardu component. We did get hosed on the mana. That second match, if I would have played it a little bit better, we probably could have got Croxa back sooner. Third match, we had the mishap on the enchantment we should have took out. Instead, I was saving it for the sack on the creature. So that was the wrong play. unfortunately there. So it does happen. It is Magic, and we can't play perfect all the time. So forgive me, please. With that said, I hope you still enjoyed today's video. Flip me a like. Now, where's this sit? Honestly, you know, there's a lot going on with this deck. Interesting deck. Not necessarily super consistent, but a lot of cool stuff that you can do. We got to see that. We got to see that breach pulling back with a lot of cool stuff. And Miller opponent out in the best of one lineup. I think at its strongest, maybe bottom of tier 2, definitely probably tier 3 deck for both best of 1 and best of 3 here today. Deck list is available for you down below. If you have questions, if you have comments, let me know. Discord server information is there for you too. On top of that, stay tuned for more top decks. Tier list is coming here soon. We're gonna get it in for June, I promise. So stay tuned for that. And then we got more historic Friday night meta that you can check out, jank, and a whole host of things. So Planeswalkers, you stay safe. Hope you enjoyed it. Mardu Breach again here today. Super cool deck nonetheless. Until next time, Planeswalkers, you stay safe. Mythras out.